Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Brogan. If you haven't noticed, Brogan loves to read. The first video I will be introducing will be my BookTube Newbie Tag. I'm excited because I would love for you guys to get to know me a little better, and hopefully these questions will help you get to know me a little bit better as a person and a reader. So let's begin. Why did I start this channel? Well, I started this channel because I enjoy reading. I enjoy being able to leave reality, just being able to keep my mind off of certain things. I'm a busy person. I work a lot. I'm a mother. So being able to read is just like a mental cleanse for me. It also was my goal last year, and I didn't do it because I was a little nervous, which is crazy because I love the camera and I love being in pictures and all that fun stuff. So I'm not sure why I was nervous about it. This year I said I'm going to take that step and I'm going to go ahead and start posting, period. What fun or unique things do I hope to bring to BookTube? Well, if you haven't noticed, if you go to my TikTok, my Instagram, I have a small business where I love to make tumblers and t-shirts. So this is kind of my like little safe corner of reading. I'm very unique. I'm very outgoing. I have a bunch of hobbies. I just want to bring them all together and kind of incorporate them into my BookTube. I still want to focus on my BookTube, but I just want it to be about everything I enjoy doing. Journaling, reading, all that fun stuff. What book, series, or author got me into reading? I'm going to be honest. What series got me into reading more was A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's what made me fall in love with fantasy. That brought me into the fantasy world. Hands down, a best series I've ever read. So good. Sarah J. Maas is awesome. A book that got me back into reading, I'm going to be honest, I used to be in love with reading when I was a kid. I don't know what happened over the years. I just kind of stopped reading. I remember being that little girl that used to walk into her living room and see her grandmother's bookshelf, just wanting my own bookshelves. She would be really proud of me right now. She used to have the biggest collection of V.C. Andrews, and those by far had the most beautiful covers I have ever seen. Like, I love seeing her collection of books. But the book that brought me into reading, or out of my reading slump, was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. That was so good. So good. What kinds of books do I like to read? If you haven't noticed, I am a fantasy girly. I like books that make me cringe, that make me feel something, honestly. I like sci-fi, fantasy. I like dark romance, thrillers, anything that's fiction, I'm all for it. What are my goals for the channel and what will be the hardest part of starting? So my goals are to reach 1K by the end of this year. I just want it to be a safe place for me and other readers. The hardest part is this right here, being able to go ahead and start posting, committing to posting. I'm holding myself accountable for this because I want to be able to successfully become a YouTuber, a booktuber. Where do you do most of your reading? Right here. Honestly, I'm usually in my bed. I'm in my car. Mostly in here in my bed. This used to be my desk chair, but it doesn't go up very high. So I put it over here in this little corner so I can record. In the future, I do plan on getting a comfy reading chair. But for right now, I think this is a good setup. What is the best way to make friends on BookTube? My opinion, just being yourself and sharing your experience as a reader. I would expect it to be a safe place for anybody who's starting a BookTube, a YouTube, period. I will say that I'm not focused on making friends. I'm just focused on sharing with you guys my personal reading journey, if that makes sense. Not saying I don't want to make friends. I love you guys. But my main goal is to just focus on sharing my personality, how I experience reading with you. What advice would you give to another new booktuber starting out? Just to start recording. Just go for it. Probably the hardest part is going for it. Like I just told you, I had a goal for 2025 to be a content creator, to start creating content. And don't get me wrong, I create content. I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok, I have a book talk. I have a bookstagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I just wanted a more reading focused space for me. But just go for it. That's all I can tell you. Hopefully that was good enough for you guys. Personable. But I just want to also go ahead and share with you guys, since it's February now, my February TBR and hopefuls. I have a TBR vending machine that I decided for the 2026 I will be choosing my books out of. So why don't you guys take a look at my February choices, and then I'll be right back. See what we got. All right, guys. So last month I was able to read The Cruel Prince. It was really good to me. I gave it 4 stars. The world building was the only reason why I didn't give it 5 stars. I love world building, but it was just, I felt like I was focusing more on the world building than actually reading the book, if that makes sense. So I would like to read The Lost Sisters and The Wicked King. Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Delicious Monsters by Lachelle Sambury. I hope I said that right, girl. It's been a long time coming, and the TBR vending machine did not fail on this one because I needed to read it, guys, so don't judge me. Quicksilver by Callie Hart. And I already got both of the deluxe editions of this book, so I don't even know why. I'm that girl who buys books and doesn't read them. I just buy them because of you guys. Oh, it smells so good though. And Liquid by Miriam Ramani. I hope I said that right too. This was one of my book of the months for last year that I never got to. So I'm also glad that the TBR vending machine was in my favor for this. Okay, so this is the story about the TBR vending machine. So I'm walking through, where was I walking through? Oh yeah, I'm going through Five Below with my girlfriend and my kid. And of course my kid wants to be on the toy section. I have been seeing videos about people getting TBR vending machines. So I had this great idea once I seen it that I was going to make a bunch of mini books to go inside of it. So genius. Took me forever to get all my books mini size. It took me forever to get my books mini sized. Aren't they cute though? So I made all the books. I still have to add more books because I keep buying books. But yeah, so my goal for this year was to knock out my physical TBR. I didn't start reading till the end of 2025, so I really didn't give myself enough time to be able to read a lot. But I was buying a lot. So this year I'm giving myself the goal of 100 books and I'm going to knock out my physical TBR. Now, I still have to commit to reading ARCs and all that fun stuff because that's just who I am. I'm an overcommitter. It'll keep me busy and that's what I love the most. If I want to reach 100 books, I have to read 8 books a month. So January, I'm picking out 8 books thinking I'm going to knock out those 8 books, but not thinking about the arcs that I have to read for January. So this month I was able to implement the arcs I am reading for February. I do have more than I did in January, but that's why I only chose 5 or 6 books, which really I should have chose like 2 or 3, but I'm gonna get it done. But yeah, so with that being said, I did it. I shared my first video. You're watching this. I appreciate you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.